All right, hello everyone. This is Josh, also known as Yashu. You're just tuning into another edition of the TLOY Talks podcast. You can get this on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Buzzsprout, Patreon as well too. Patreon. We have a lot of tiers, so definitely check those out. Click the post notification button on the channel, and just gonna get it started right here. So, this man's been making some waves, like more so recently too. We've had him back in 2023 with
Yeah,
1KJ
yeah.
for the start of the interview, like back then, and like now he's like rising up too, like even with a challenge like on the rise to Free Tory has
Yes,
worked with like
sir.
Wandon recently too with like one day, and yeah, I mean making works like as ever and all that too. Just dropped Snakes and Ladders like last year too, and
Yes,
we have
sir.
Solo YS, man. Welcome back, bro.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah,
Already know,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Nah, you've been making like a wave like
Thank you.
since like the last time and all that too. Like I know, I think yeah, this year's like definitely year two. Like I know the Free Tory challenge, it's been making a wave too,
Oh,
getting
yeah, yeah, yeah.
posted.
Free Tory challenge, yeah.
A lot
Free
of like
bro, free big bro. You already know what it is, man.
a lot of big names and all that too. So yeah, man. But like even since then, like how's like life like since then?
Life's been good. Like, I can't complain. It's just the same grind, different day. Can't really just gotta stay on it. I'm same thing every day.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah, that's facts, man. Too. Even Free Tory too, because like Free Tory, like as I said, it's been making like a wave lately too. So like, what made you jumpstart on like dropping that project, like with the creative process and like inspiration and all that?
For the free Tory,
Yeah, man.
I was just in the booth and we were just trying to figure out what we're gonna do tonight. And sometimes when I'm in that space where I'm kind of blocked, I just throw on random beats, and that was one of the random beats we found that night,
All right, man.
and it was Yellow Tape.
Making a wave too. So like I know Roni had like count these like bands and all that too. So
Hmm.
like was that something that jump started the Free Tory challenge like in a way too, seeing like what could work, seeing like the opens and all that too?
Uh, I don't want to say that wasn't like the reason because like I've been seeing people do the challenges, but when I seen like I will say like I did see his challenge and I did see I was gonna enter his challenge and then I said, "Fuck, I missed it," so I just said, "Let me do my own."
All right. Yeah, and I mean with a good beat too. I think yeah, it's been making waves too. Like my guy Dex has been doing it, Oseko too.
Yep, yep.
Like even like did Zero do his as well too, or
No, he didn't do
true,
one for
true.
free tour.
Yeah, true. But I remembered I think there was like I think another one too, like that was like posted on Toronto Rap Stars that just
Yeah,
like did it so far, and yeah,
yeah.
some other acts like
Yeah,
in the
there
GT.
was
Yeah,
there was a decent amount of people that did the free Tory challenge. Free
yeah,
Tory challenge is finished now. Shout out LB. He won the challenge. LB 420 click from the east side. He did his thing on that still.
yeah, man. And like lately too, I've been listening to like some of like the old stuff too, like Snakes and Ladders, like Trench
Yeah.
Baby with Portion,
Yes,
like that was sick
sir.
too. Like I think like losing like control too. Like I think like that's like also one, and like the Holden one. Like those were like three of my favorite ones too.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
like listening more, and
Yeah.
then like Rich recently too. I think like Rich and I think
Yeah,
like
man.
one day and all that too. Like
Yeah,
it's
big
a
up.
bad thing still, like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
front, like it's gonna like mash up like the selector and all that too,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
everything and
yeah,
all that
yeah.
too. So even all that type of stuff too, like what were like the creative processes and inspirations for those ones?
Uh my background's Jamaican, so like I've been making music for a long time and I never really like tapped into that side of music, like dancehall. I just been making what I started on,
Yeah,
rap,
man.
hip hop, R&B, that type of stuff. So I made a song, I think it was 20, I want to say it was 2023. Big House. That was like my first 2023, 2024, I did the vid. That was like my first dance hall record that I did. So then from there, I just kept advancing, did a couple more records. And the second record I did was One Day with One Don. Third record I did was Rich. So like those are literally the first dance hall songs I ever made, but I just felt they were up on that level that I could release them.
Yeah, true. And like,
Yeah.
like a good like note and all that too, like good note, good melody. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like, kind of gives like that more like sonder feel and all that too, because there are like songs where, like you affirm that you want to be rich, you
Mm-hmm.
affirm that you're gonna be like a
Mm-hmm.
star one day and all that too. So I do feel like even with the dancehall stuff, it's like more motivational.
Yeah, most of
Like
my dancehall
yeah, pretty
music
much
is
man.
like motivational type music. Like
Um,
we're trying to get it out the mud. We're trying to, we're gonna make it.
yeah, true. And NSFW and all that too, because I know like that's more of the sexy drill side and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
So like I kind of rate some of the stuff too, like even like the Pick You song too, like that's fire,
Shout out
man.
1K. Yeah,
Yeah,
pick you.
man. Yeah, man. Like even with that too, like how was it like, experimenting like even in that like type of sound too,
Like honestly, it wasn't that big of a experiment because before the Sexy Drill project, a lot of times I do make music that's like more turned up and turn up and more girl oriented, like the lyrics and stuff like that. So like that one I just had to get a little more X-rated on it. And then other than that, it was shout out Cash Cobain and Bass Swag and them and Chow Lee and all the man them that started that wave. But like I just had to, put my little sauce on it and give the people a little sexy drill project because that's what everyone was bumping at the moment. So I was like, let me give you my Solo YS version.
Yeah, man. Nah, I mean, it's been a big wave so far too. Like even with these releases too, and like even speaking about the whole like Tory and Megan situation. Like
Hmm.
I know this year it was like kind of more quiet too. Like I know like the biggest thing was that Tory got poked up like in the yard and all that too.
Hmm. Hmm.
So like even with that situation and even like the current like state of like the whole Tory and Meg thing
Yeah.
too. Like how do you feel about the?
Uh, the situation, like free Tory, because we all know the man didn't do it. But like at the end of the day, like he's going through it same ways. Doesn't matter if we all say he shouldn't be in there or not. He's in there, right?
Yeah,
So we don't even say that person's name that has him in there. We don't even give her no shine. That the horse.
yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, even with Tory too, like I know he played a big wave like in the Toronto like scene, like in a way too, like just even the releases, like who he worked with, like Soda too.
Yeah.
So like what like even with him, like have you felt like he made like a big impact in how you are like as an artist like today too, and like even with the whole Toronto as a whole?
Yeah. Tory's like he's probably in my top three like biggest inspirations with the
Yeah,
music, especially coming out of Toronto, coming out of Canada. It's like I really do feel like Tory Lanez is one of the best artists in the world,
yeah, man.
like by far.
Yeah.
So like he's a big inspiration through how you might hear it throughout some songs. You probably could hear it, and then even in the free Tory, it's like the cadences and stuff. A little bit of the
Mhm.
cadences with how he raps is like that's why I named it free Tory. Is because like I was showing love to bro.
Yeah, man, exactly too. Like, I don't know if you're born in the mid '90s or like late '90s or early and all
Hmm.
that too. Like, I remember, like, I'm born in '96, so like even when I was like in high school, like back in like 2013,
Hmm.
2014, 2012, and all that too. Like, I remember Tory was like featured like on a lot of like YG tracks too, and like a lot of like the West Coast stuff too, and like Soldier
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah,
Sean
Soldier
Kingston
Boy.
too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he made those airwaves back then. You probably like might have seen him like in a 40 All Entertainment Challenge too. So like, I
yeah,
know
yeah.
like his prevalence like even worked around too, even got the co-signs with G and then
He was great. He's been grinding. He
yeah, man.
grinded for that. It
Yeah,
wasn't an
man.
overnight thing with
Yeah, man.
Tory.
Like even like the 2015 to 2017 era,
Yeah,
2018 too. Like that's where you had to support Tory like at his like best too. Like I was like going to more Tory shows than
yeah,
Bryson Tiller shows and all that too,
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
and I think like he did cement a way too, and like I think he is like more of a better artist than Bryson in my opinion too. Like I think just
Overall package.
versatility, everything
Yeah,
else too. So yeah, man.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Bryson though. He's still nice.
Yeah, facts, man. I know you talked about it with like Gutsy like a while back too, and like even like with some of the stuff too with just like the state of like music too, and like I
Yeah.
know like it's harder for like for women and even for people who aren't like on the straight braggadocious side and all that too. Like I know you have like the big names like the Savs, like the Presses and that type of stuff too.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're like I know like even without those and like the underground like hip hop scene as a whole too. Like I do notice like a thing too. So do you ever feel like there's a stigma for those artists like to be recognized and taken seriously as opposed to like the Toronto like street artists and all that too?
So basically, you're saying like, are the street artists like? Is it harder for people that aren't street artists to make it through?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like it is way harder. The street artists do get a little bit more push, but it's because what sells. It's violence. That's what they're talking about, and that's what sells. Violence, sex. So if they're talking about the thing that sells the most, plus they got a popular
yeah, no,
block. They live on a popular
yeah,
street that's known for street shit. It's way easier to push that person, and it's way easier for people to believe like, oh, this guy's really like that. A lot of people that are just from a block, they're just from there, they just live there. Grandma lives there. They're not even like that. But
yeah.
no one's gonna know that this whole thing is an image. They're portraying an image, and the people are believing it.
Yeah, man. Like, even like with the music too, like I know like there's like artists too that kind of do like blend in like a little bit too, but like you could have seen like that shine too. And like those are artists like coming, like for Peel, like Malton, Saga,
Yeah,
Brampton,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Drum
Shout
too,
out
because
Malton.
like I know like those ends too, like a lot of people like do tend to work hard too and like grind more easily too and have the resources too.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could have been like improved in a way too. So like even in your opinion, do you feel like there's a way to kind of remove that stigma too, like in a way too?
Ah, it's always really been like that. Everywhere it's like that. The most street artists are on our timeline. We see it's all the gangster rappers. It's all the artists that are pushing violence. So it's like I don't think you could really change it until the whole world decides that violence isn't the most popular thing. But same thing on your reels. You're scrolling on reels. It's mostly violence or gal. It's just sex and violence. So that's always gonna be there. So I don't think you could really change that. It's just violence is always gonna be one of those things that sells.
Yeah, man. No, like I kind of understand too. Like I know some people make it work and others like don't. It all depends on who
Hmm.
you have in your circle too. Like
Yeah.
whether it's like your team, like producers, engineers, and all that too. So yeah, man,
Yeah.
exactly. Like as an artist too, like I know like we do deal with like a lot of people like in the scene here and there too. So like how do you like even like deal with like haters in the industry and like artists or personalities who might have issues with you or like don't rock with you and all that, you know?
I don't even like mind it really. Like, do they pay my bills? Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't. The people talking online don't do anything for my life. They're just talking. Sometimes I guess they give me a laugh sometimes when I'm scrolling. That's about it.
Yeah.
They don't assist in this dream working or not working. They're just a part of life. Haters are
Yeah.
gonna be there no matter what you're doing. Anything where you're going up, there's gonna be people along the way that are gonna hate. And that's just that's their role.
True. It's just more so like focusing on like what can work for you and all that too, and like
Yeah.
seeing like what fits best. And all. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree,
yeah.
man. I know like with you as an artist too, like I know like a lot of your music revolves around, just the enjoyment of women and all that type of stuff too, and like a lot of like the artists like in the current state right now,
That was a crazy way to put it, brother.
they do perform at events where exotic dancers like tend to perform at, as the city might have like a lack of like strip clubs or
Hmm.
entertainment places for the Gyaldum and all that too. So, do you feel there's a lack of like exotic lounges or strip clubs in the city?
Honestly, no, I think there's the right amount. There shouldn't be millions of strip clubs. There's
Yeah,
there's the main spots where the gal them can go make their money. Man them that tricks, the man them that want to trick, the man them want to go throw, man them want to pop some bottles and just see gal them doing their thing. I think there's enough spots where they could do that. And a lot of times nowadays, they're just putting a pole up in some of like the clubs
yeah,
we know. They just put one pole there and then they have
yeah,
live entertainment anyway. So like I think that's the newer thing nowadays.
yeah,
It's not a whole strip club. It's like there's strip nights at
yeah.
live entertainment nights at the
Yeah,
main
exactly
clubs.
too. Because you don't like, I mean, even with the current state of like these strip clubs too, like the Zanzibars and all the other stuff too,
Hmm.
like you don't see like that typical like affirmation on, like urban DJs or like people in that scene that kind of work at those like clubs too and
Hmm.
like promote the music too, because like that works in Atlanta too with the strip clubs where like the DJ would get these like recommendations too, and like there's like these like hits too.
Hmm.
Like I feel like Toronto could have that too, like in a way too, but I feel like right now it's like kind of more tradition in a way that you see it like in other events too where it is like the resources and allocations too. So like even with a strip club like in the city that's kind of like the one in Atlanta too, do you think it could like kind of benefit Toronto artists in a way too?
Uh, the strip club can always like Atlanta's a great example. The strip club can break records. Like artists like Future, like he wouldn't be Future without the strip clubs. Without the Magic Cities, without like that's a place where the girls are shaking and the mans are spending money. So it's like if you're the life of that, if your song can get played in there every time that people are doing such a fun thing to them,
Yeah.
you're bound to your song's bound to break through.
Yeah, and like I mean, it gets like better exposure too because I
Way
think
better exposure.
because like with the women too, like I know like some like have their moments where where they enjoy like the street things like from the mandem too, but like
Mhm.
there is a good majority that like the gal like type hits and all that too, and like even with the sexy drill like as you like mentioned
Yeah.
too. So do you feel like even with the new music now, like do you feel like it's attracting more of a female like fan base in a way?
Yeah. It's like I said, violence or sex. Sex. The females. It's just like with most of the females. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
all the females. There's a lot of great female artists that don't have to rap about sex or sing about sex. But what's selling the most is the sexy reds, the glowrillas,
yeah.
the lottos, the ice spices. But what are they talking about mostly? It's just sex.
Pretty much. I mean, Cardi B dropped an album too, so it's
That
like
I won't say is just sex. That's pretty. That shout out Cardi B. That album is actually she has some good songs on there. Like
okay,
great songs,
okay,
great
okay,
records.
okay. That's facts, man, too. And like, I mean, even like diving back onto the whole like stripper stuff and all that too. Like,
Mhm.
I'd like something where, like, I even asked like Valentino this too. So, do you ever feel like strippers should leave their hometown and make bigger bank in like bigger cities too? Like, let's say the Atlantas, the Houston's, the Vegases, and all that too. Like the Miami's, you know?
Yeah, it's the same as like it's entertainment. And
Yeah,
where is entertainment the biggest, the most prevalent? It's
yeah,
like Atlanta, the LAs, those type of places, Miami. So like I feel like if that's you and you're trying to be the top exotic dancer, you gotta make your way to Magic City. You gotta get a night at Magic City. You gotta get you gotta expand with anything entertainment.
and like building like your fan base there and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah. Because
So
Canada doesn't really have a good entertainment infrastructure as a whole.
yeah, that's facts,
Yeah.
man. To revert it back in the idea of like music too, do you feel have you ever felt like you were more known in like other cities, or they gained like a better reception of you, like like just like performing at another city, and then you perform live,
Hmm.
and then like the crowd like feels you like in a way too, like you got
Oh,
more
for sure,
connections.
for sure, for sure. Like I feel like all the outer cities, like not the city life, like more country areas, like the Bellevilles, the Berries, like those type of places around the Peterboroughs, like those outskirt type towns and the Collingwoods, like those places, I feel like show me the most love and show the most love
Yeah,
for the music. I feel like they're just there to appreciate music. No one's trying to act cool. No one's trying to. They're just appreciative. I
yeah,
feel like those places are way better.
yeah, for sure, man. Have you performed in Montreal or like Ottawa and all that?
Montreal, yes. Oh, Ottawa too. Yeah,
All
both
right,
of
true,
those.
true. So like, have you ever felt like you've gained like also like more connections like there in a way too?
Ottawa super fire.
All right,
That even Ottawa, more love in Ottawa than even say like a Toronto. I feel like people in Toronto, like because I'm from here, even sometimes they're at the show, they may know me and they don't wanna, show too much love,
yeah.
and that shit's whack.
Yeah, no, that's facts too. Because I know, like, even like in those cities too, like they gain like a better reception. Like, love to, like, I do definitely feel like your scene would like also fit more in like the Ottawas, the Montreals, the
Yeah.
Vancouvers too. Because I know like there's a fan base that's like more so like leaning towards it too,
Yeah,
like seeing
yeah,
that type of stuff too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I do definitely see the connection, like we're there, like in a way too. So
Hmm.
yeah, man. I do want to get more into like more of a discussion based like thing too, and all that, like with music and like even just like with Toronto, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general too. So like for like rap albums too, or like even like rap projects or hip hop projects too. So what would be like some ones in your opinion that changed the idea of like hip hop and all that?
Here's the idea of hip hop. I like this question. Okay. Um, I don't really want to give an order. Don't mind the order of them. So the times, don't mind
Yeah.
those. I want to say one of my biggest inspirations. I want to say 2012. What is it? Chief Keef, Finally Rich.
All right.
That's one that's like a milestone in hip hop that changed hip hop forever.
Yeah.
That made like hip hop became really like drill. Like that's when drill became really like a thing. So I'll say Chief Keef, Finally Rich. Lil Wayne, the Carter 3. I feel like he with that project, like that he embodied like being like the best lyricist slash rapper slash the biggest like pop
Yeah.
star at the same time, rock
Yeah.
star.
True.
He kind of like showed you could be both.
Yeah.
You could be lyrical and you could be the biggest
Yeah, man.
star.
Nah, that's
You know what I'm
facts, man.
saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, in my opinion too, like I know this might be like a little bit odd too, but I felt like Back from the Dead was a better project than Finally Rich too. Like Finally Rich had like more of
Mm.
the like global hits too. But Back from the Dead too, you have like cult classics too, like
No, no.
Everyday.
No. Back from the Dead is better. But Finally Rich was the one that was the first one. That was Chief Keef,
Yeah.
Hate Being Sober, I Don't Like. That's when drill,
Yeah.
no shirt on, 20 mans in the room, guns. That's when that shit became
Yeah,
like a
man.
real thing
That was like the Get Rich or Die Trying of the 2010s.
of like the new era. Yeah.
Man. And I mean Wayne too, like I know like with Carter Free too, it did change the idea of music too, because I know like even like the iconic albums like the College Dropouts, the Graduations, the
Mhm.
Get Rich or Die Tryings, the Thug Motivation, like 101s too, like it like led the way for other projects like Good Kid, Mad City,
Mhm.
and like Take Care to
Mhm.
friggin' Trap God, Gucci Mane, like that first like mixtape too. Yeah, Trap God, yeah, because I know he had
Fire.
Trap God, like Trap
Fire.
God for you. Trap God won certified classics too. Like I know like
Mhm.
one of his hits with like Future and like T-Pain and
Mhm.
all these like other people too. Like you kind of
Those
get
are
like,
historic projects. Like,
yeah, bro.
even what's the other one? What's another one? The Diplomats, their first project, like Dipset, the what I think it was Diplomatic Immunity.
Yeah.
That project right there, those guys like they changed hip hop too, because they're
Yeah.
without them, I don't think there would be the ASAP Mob and those type of groups,
Yeah.
because that Dipset was the first fashion type artist. Like it wasn't just music. It was like, I'm gonna put this on and everyone's gonna wear what I'm wearing. This is the coolest drip. They're like the first mans to really, Jim Jones's Chrome Hearts, like the first artist to really be
pretty much,
rocking
man.
Chrome
Yeah,
Hearts
man.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's another album.
And I mean, like the idea of like movies too, because I know with Killer Season, like that was like a cult classic too. Like I'd say like it would be on par with the paid in full one. Like not like paid in full's like better than like Killer Season 2, but
Better quality,
in
I'd say.
idea, like in a way too. Like I know the Killer Season had some good moments too, and
No, that's fire.
I felt like in my opinion too, like Cam and Jewels were more like the better artists and like hit makers too.
Yeah.
But Jim Jones was like more consistent with music too, because like Jim, like he was like dropping like almost like every single time and all that too. Like I know Pop Bottles like was a hit too. Reppin' Time, Summer in Miami and all that. Like We Fly High and all that too. And like
It's the biggest one.
Like even like some of his like new stuff too. Like it could bang, you know. Like I know like the Lobby Boys too. Like that was like also like a dope project too. And like even like spinning back to Toronto to like Take Care,
Take care.
like Lost Cause, like that was like a dope
Mhm.
project from Tory. Like I think that was like one of his like better projects than like all the other stuff too. Um Robin Banks' like first project too. Like that was like
Shout
fire.
out
Like
Robin, man.
I was like listening to Club TT after watching the GTV thing and all that, you know.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that track had the streets going crazy when that dropped back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's facts. Like you're never gonna get like another era.
That era was crazy.
Yeah, man. Like even like the XXL Freshman too. Like I don't know if you like still catch up and all that too. Like it's more like a while back, but like I know they had like a lot of artists like YTB Fat, Jello, Samarson, Baby Chief Do It, like Nino Pate, Laser Dim. I think EBK J-Bo from like jail and all that too. And like
I don't really.
yeah.
The XXL, that's overrated. Like whoever's picking the XXL, like the artists that make XXL, they deserve. They're big artists. They're doing their big one. But like, it's like they are big, but is it who the streets would have picked to be the top
Yeah.
artist coming out? And I don't think they ever get that right.
Yeah.
They'll never get the people that are picking it. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not in the streets. They're not with us, so they don't know
Yeah.
what artists we really think are like that.
Yeah.
They just pick the most mainstream versions of what we like.
Yeah, and I mean, like with Toronto, like it has like a little bit of an issue too with Toronto artists like being
Yeah.
on XXL too, because there were moments when Tory could have made it.
Oh yeah, and
Killy and like
they took too long to bring it to
yeah.
him. When they finally said you could be on XXL, he didn't. He's bigger than
Yeah.
XXL by that time. What do I need you?
Yeah. But I feel like with XXL, like I do feel like it sheds more light on like theater cities like in a way too like I know like because like of Chicago too, like I know they had like a lot of like other people too, like Chucky, Vaughn off 1700 that
Yeah.
would have been a better replacement than Baby Chief, but it did shed like a spotlight on that too. Like I know they did that with Florida and Memphis and Detroit and all these other ones too. So it is like interesting to see like in a way, So yeah, man. Like I know like we're in this like same city too and all that, and like more so recently there's like a lot of like youth crime and other stuff like going on in the city and all that too. So how do you feel about that like going on in the city and all that?
I'm always gonna feel the same way. Like it's an idiot thing. Like all the gun violence and everything. It's like a lot of it doesn't even need to happen. Like a lot of this is like I feel like a lot of the killings and the shootings. It's like it's a lot of broken telephone, like miscommunication between like a lot of people. Like it could have just one phone call could have saved a lot of lives. I feel like in a lot of situations, just one real call, like yo, let's figure this out. Like what's going on? But honestly, I feel like the city needs to cool it. I feel like we need a little more. We need more community presence and like activities for to get these guys. We need to start giving mans free studio time and all type of thing to get them out the streets. Like shit that really matters. Like I don't know. Like a lot of the things they come up with, the workshops and stuff they come up with, like these mans don't want to do that. Like what are they like? What are you gonna? How you gonna get the man to come? What? Come serve food? Like nobody's doing that. You say you get some free studio time. You get videos shot. You just gotta come to this. You gotta come to this. Finish this workshop. Best cameraman in the city is gonna shoot you a free us. Like a lot of mans will probably sit their ass in that workshop for that 5 hours. The man's there 8 hours, whatever. You pay him a little thing. You give him his video. They're not. The streets are a little calmer for that.
Yeah, that's facts too. Like it's like a lack of like mentors in a way too. Because like the OGs and like everyone else too. There are like some OGs, but like they can only work in their capability to help with the youth too. Like I know like the rest too, they can't really give that advice or that motivation to get them out of that life because they're enablers like in a way too. So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and like I know there are like ways to improve it, like as you said too. But do you feel like there are like even like factors to like like lack of jobs too, and just like lack of like motivation, like the school system and all that?
Yeah, there's a lack of a lot of things. That's why there's lack of jobs, there's always going to be crime when there's a lack of anything.
Yeah. All right, man. No, that's facts. Like I know, like I kind of like skimmed over it for a bit too, but like even with the women in hip hop, like I know we talked about like
Yeah.
more on a little
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah.
negative like late too, but do you feel like they're still holding it down, or do you feel like there's a decline like right now and all that? No.
I wouldn't say there's a decline because I feel like I feel like the top female artists are running shit right now.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of guys fucking with the Glorrillas. There's not a lot of guys fucking with the Lottos. Sexy Red's on a generational run right now, man. Since Booty Hole Brown, she has not
man.
stopped with her foot on neck. So it's like with females like that, it's like even Doechii, like there's so many, like the girls are like killing shit. Like
Yeah, like they're kind of like increasing like in the bit too, and like even with Toronto like female rap too. I know like Tia Banks just dropped like a project too, like that's like making a wave
yeah.
too. Like Goldie London,
Mm-hmm.
Lola, Double M, and all that too.
Oh,
Like, I know
Double M. Yep.
they're
Shout
doing
out
the
Double
thing too.
M.
Yeah, man.
Shout out all of them.
Yeah, man.
Havaya,
Sad Boy, yeah.
Sad Boy. Like the city has we have the Galdem are doing their thing in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's facts, man.
We seem to shine more light on the Galdem.
Yeah, no, that's facts too. And I feel like they're gonna get the rise. So I know Tia, I think she had more of an increase because of Real Bad Girls 6'2". So like that's like kind of like one thing that I am seeing right now that it's good. I know Double M and like Goldie, they're doing their video performances too. So like that's like also like a dope thing to see and all that. And we do see like a lot of like younger ones too, like on the come up too. Like I don't like a lot of them are more like on Busy Bee and I mean with the MTV and all that too. So yeah, I see like that wave. Like
Shout out DMTV.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
Shout out the guys.
Sure. Like, do you have anything else like going on like right now and all that too? Like I know I'll be when the thing and all that, and like I know like you have like other music like dropping.
So Alighning's out now. So if you're watching this, Aligning is out now. Make sure you guys go run up Aligning like right now, ASAP. Free Tory challenge just finished, so remix should be out very soon after you see this. Remix Free Tory, and to be honest, I got a project dropping in November called Letter to Her. So it's like an R&B project. So that was first time you're hearing it. Letter to Her coming out in November. So stay tuned. I got some real music coming.
All right. And yo, so this is Solo YS dropping one of the dopest like freestyles right here and all that too. And exclusive like on the platform. Like definitely check it out when you can too. So I'm gonna step out. He's gonna step in. He's gonna body it. You know, we're gonna get through it. You know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, turn me up in headphones. Toronto, it's popping. It's a low ass, man. I usually don't be doing this, man. Like, I don't even think the niggas in the city can rap like this. Like, any nigga that says they can touch me melodically, I bet you they can't rap like me. No auto, my nigga. I'm locked and loaded. Yeah, we play with guns, but we don't promote it. If she can't do no tricks with her tongue, then she get demoted. Watch me call her ISO, hit him with a stop and go burn every bridge. I'm psycho, till I get my pot of gold. Green on me like leprechaun, we don't fuck with. Know your man, he way down under me, I'm upper echelon. Always been an upperclassman, you gon' outclass who? Why you always talk about crashing like we can crash too? We could trip, but rather sit back, counting cash and shit. Find shit, throwing shit back, doing magic tricks. Do they like me for this life, or maybe it's my aura? Walk up inside any room and bitches can't ignore. Drip on me so separately, practically celebrity. Think I give a fuck about that shit, become my enemy. We gon' have that LCBO running out of Hennessy. We gon' have some niggas BMs giving all amenities. Why she giving out your pussy? Thought that was your property. Told her pop that pussy good, I take you out of poverty. But I don't wanna own it, just want that shit open right now. Guns don't promote it, but pipe up if he don't pipe down. Come on, man. Toronto, man. Come on, that's all I could give him, man. That's all I could give him. Yeah, I'm locked and loaded, man. Locked and loaded, man. New music coming, new music on the way, man. Shout out YSK, man. Big Solo S in the cup, man. I need you niggas to come up here and rap every time. Niggas don't come up here and rap. What are you doing? You ain't no rapper.
Ooh, bro, that was fire. You know, like I'm not gonna front, man. That's like probably like one of the fire verses like right now and all that too. Like especially like on a rattling beat like that the youth them are like doing right now. Like it's flames. You know, like I'm not gonna front. You know.
Yeah, respect, gang.
Yeah, man. Nah, it was dope having you on again and all that too. Like just hearing your story, just seeing you freestyle for the first time like on the platform too. Like it's been crazy too. And the music's been doing numbers. Like even after like the first interview we had, like I was like listening to like No Hook like almost like every other time and all that too. So like I know that you're definitely like a star too, and like you're definitely like gonna go up. Like
love. Always,
yeah,
man.
man.
I see you doing your thing. Like keep this up, broski. This is gonna blow. You're gonna get your clip, and then from then everyone's gonna see the work you put in, and you're gonna be good, fam.
Yeah, man. Hundo P. I wish like, thank you either way, you know. Like,
You
I
already know,
definitely
love.
appreciate, you know. Yo, this is Josh, also known as Yashu. Another episode of the TLOY Talks podcast with Solo YS and all that, dude. You can get this on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Buzzsprout, Patreon, much more too. Definitely check out Solo YS's like music and all that too on all platforms too. Like,
Sir.
definitely check out the oncoming songs soon with the free Tory remix too, and the other one as well too. Like, it's like
Letter to
flames, you
her
know.
on the way, man.
Yeah, man. Album coming soon, you know. So yo,
I know, man.
this is Josh, also known as Yashu, with Solo YS signing off, you know.
Grr.